And that really brings me on to asking you guys just to reflect on the past year, on the ups and the downs, and everything in between, because I'm sure there have been many. And really just looking back on this year and what came to me before, obviously, we started this, of just tuning in and just thinking about, and this is a weird question to ask everybody. And it's probably one thing that you may want to avoid, or as a coach, you may not want to ask. But I would really ask you all, it's a weird question. I hope it doesn't bring up any triggers too much for people. But what are your regrets? What are your biggest regrets for this year? And what can you learn from it? What in hindsight, what could you or wish you had done differently that may have changed things as you sit here today thinking about it?
I was going to say I don't have any regrets. I do have slight regrets that I've been a bit like a blackbird with courses and like, ooh, shiny diamonds. Let's sign up that. I'm getting better. I've, I've honed down what I'm doing. I've just cancelled one that I signed up for. So I am getting better, and I would have saved a lot of money. But it's a learning curve, isn't it? It's all learning.
Learning. But rather than use the word regret, if that doesn't resonate with you, which I totally get, what else might you look back and think, "Hmm,
I think for me personally, I don't like using the word regret because I always believe that I can't change what's in the past. But one thing that I have kind of reflected upon is I've procrastinated a lot in my life. I mean, one with this course, but two, just with other elements of my life, I went through a bit of a hard time in May, and then I used that almost as an excuse to put my life on hold when it didn't really need to be on hold. And so I probably haven't made as much progress as I would have liked to have made. In just like I always kind of set some goals for the year and I haven't reached all of those goals. So yeah, I would say that's probably something I've reflected upon for me.
yeah, good." And do you think you can do things differently now you recognize that part of you?
Yeah, and I think that's one big thing that's happened over the last couple of months is I kind of realized, hold on, this is almost coming a bit self-sabotage now because I'm just putting off everything I actually really want to do. Um, and so it was almost like a switch in my brain, and I realized what I was kind of doing to myself and to my life, and I was like, okay, this needs to stop. I need to focus and stop making excuses. Which, yeah, so over the last few months, I have seen some improvement in that, which is nice.
That's really, really good.